Well, good morning, Greg. This is Jim Brennan from Ballard Truck Center, as you can see in the picture here. I just thought I'd go over and do a video on the whole truck so that you can see what we're talking about. And this is the Hino 338 HookLift. I'm actually in the driveway, so I'm going to be impeding some of the trucks that come in here. So as you can see, this is the front of the truck. I'm going to highlight some of the items on this particular hook lift. This 50-gallon tank right here, right underneath the driver's side. The batteries are there. This is the hydraulic tank for the hook lift itself. And then we have here, these are redundant outside controls, and I'll show you when I start the truck up how it works. Okay, the truck has ABS type plastic fenders, and here's what you talked about, the back of the truck itself. This is how the body hangs off the back here. This is a 14-foot body. This particular body opens up from the side, as you can see right here. LED lamps, where you see that yellow wire right there, that's where you put the license plate. But as the body company, which you can see here is Beam Body Company, they told me that you need some kind of an ICC bumper to go with a longer body itself. So let me go around the truck a little bit more so you can see some more of the features here that we put on. This is, I threw on a toolbox. It's a Buyer's regular aluminum toolbox here. This is the exhaust system itself. This has all the DPF, diesel particulate filter. It's the urea tank is right next to it. Notice it's on the opposite side of the fuel tank, so you can't get the two mixed up. This has a fender mounted mirror right there. And speaking of mirrors, these are power remote control heated mirrors themselves. The Hino, for the 11 and 12 model year, have revised the front end so it has a little bit more rugged look to it. Whoa, just went off the curb. Let's take a look inside. Okay. Notice it has a flat floor. This is a bigger truck inside than the Kenworth T300 or the International 4000 series. About the same interior room as the Freightliner M2, but with more headroom, believe it or not. The standard air ride seat. Okay, this is the instrument panel. The steering wheel itself tilts and telescopes. Something that's an option in a lot of the other trucks, but not in this one. This also has, I'm going to go try to see if we can do this here. That's cruise control is right there. Down over here, you can see it. Power at that's the heat for the mirrors. The control for the mirrors are right here. But here's this little thing is the differential lock. You open it up, push it on, you got a locking rear end. Standard equipment is also an AM/FM CD player. Air conditioning is standard. You have obviously a cigarette lighter, but that's most likely a power port for anybody. This is where you have to use to burn off the soot when it tells you in the instrument panel. These are the air controls for the the body in the back. And then this is the Allison 3000 automatic. Notice it's not a push button, but actually a lever. This truck also has power windows and door locks, but I did not specify keyless entry for this particular truck. This is a standard bench seat for the truck. I still have it in plastic. It is a vinyl seat, but as you can see, it's plenty of room for the drivers themselves. Up here, we have two compartments, large vent visors, and this, you have two cup holders here, but this is like a cooler. Let's see if I can show you how it works. For guys that may have their lunch or whatever, so I'll leave that like that. And one more cup holder just to keep things going. Like I said, air conditioning is standard, AM/FM is standard, cruise control is standard, this telescoping steering wheel is standard. This little knob here is your idle adjuster. The key is your standard key that goes into the steering wheel column. Let's see if we can get rid of some of the glare in here. Your speedometer is here. In the speedometer, you notice it's got an area for the DEF fluid and the fuel. It tells you also the odometer. This is your tachometer, and up along here, let's see if I can do it this way. You'll see they're all green. That's for your optimum fuel economy, and then it turns to red here. Your air indicators for front and rear tanks, and then this little display. Let's see if I can do it this way. Right here. And we can change this display, but right there, right now, where it says Excel, that's your accelerator, where you press on the accelerator, and then that's your current fuel economy is here. These can be changed, and that's neutral. And also the time of day and the water temperature. But we can change these to, you have a trip odometer here, your average miles per gallon, your average speed, your total time, your idle time, voltage. That's I usually like to leave it at this particular instrument panel, but we can always change whichever way you want. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the body. I'm going to turn on the PTO, which is right here. So Chelsea, as you can read. Okay. And I'm going to turn up the idle. I think I've got it all the way up. I do. So. This also has a light there that says body up. So I'm going to use the controls outside so you can see how they work while I'm trying to hold this camera. So. Let's see how it works out. instructions, it's fairly simple. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to, right here, unload. Actually, that's going up. Looks like we have some water inside the hook. Now, when it gets to this point, you guys have a hook already, so I just want to show you this. We're going to get to the point, and it lifts it up. Now it's on the ground. It's actually a very nice system. It used to be an American roll-off, but now it's owned by Palfinger. It's an 18,000-pound hoist, and the arm itself is adjustable for different size boxes that you may have. When I do come up, if you want to take this truck, I'm going to try to put my van, my minivan in here to transport it up. So these are the outside controls, and you can do the same with the inside controls. I'm going to try to do this outside again. So here we go. Wow, that's interesting. Because the way I'm sitting, it's not going on the rollers right, but that's all right. I'll finish up with this recording and set it, because I'm not level. And I'll set it back onto the truck. So Greg, just give me a call. You know my number. I'm going to give you a link to this, to our YouTube channel. Again, this is Jim Brennan signing off. I'll talk to you in the future. Thanks.